Okay, guys, today I want you to write down a goal, alright? And when you write down this goal, I want you to think about what steps you're gonna take to achieve this goal, alright? Think real long and hard on it. And then I want you to think about the kind of obstacles that you're gonna face. How will you overcome those obstacles? Then we're gonna show what we got, okay, guys?
So relieving, so refreshing, so freeing. I loved everything about it. I did not regret it one bit once I did it. It just felt right. It felt like it was time and it felt good. So for the first 4 months of growing my hair for my big chop, I pretty much just did wash and goes. So I wet my hair in the shower like every other day. I really enjoyed being able to just put my head back and let the water run through my hair, not having to worry about coming out detangling it, styling get too much. Like styling at most was 15 minutes, and that was just because I was probably having fun, with the wash and go. So yeah, I did a wash and go for the first 4 months. When I first big chopped, I used Design Essentials shampoo and conditioner. Then I started using Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner. I remember at one time I was using it and I felt like it was extremely moisturizing, the Aussie shampoo and conditioner. So I decided to get it to try it again. But I actually realized it was drying. So after a while, it's just drying on your hair. Because for my wash and go, I would leave on a little bit of the conditioner, and then I will put some Eco Styler gel, and then I would use the sponge thing that they have like at the hair store for it. But I really enjoyed it. But sometime between, I'll say 3 and 4 months though, I was not able to feel the water hit my scalp immediately. So I was noticing that my hair was growing, but I was really noticing how much my hair was growing when I wasn't able to just feel it immediately hit my scalp. So that was like a okay moment. So yeah, it was really easy. I really enjoyed not having to do anything. Like I was pregnant with my second son. I was have another son under 2. I was tired. I was tired, and I was working. Like I love working, so I braid, and I was tired. So not having to do my hair was just, man, it felt so good. It felt really good. Another reason I really enjoyed my hair being this short was because I really got to see what worked and what didn't. So, for instance, like using the Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner, I noticed fairly quickly that it wasn't good for my hair because I don't have a lot of hair to, have to make sure I'm washing everything out, like make sure I'm getting to my scalp. It was just so easy to start off very fresh, to make sure that the products that I was standing behind really were still working, after all this time. So yeah, that was very important. All right, so by this time, month 4, I believe I was on maternity leave and I was bored, and I was like, well, I want to see my progress on my hair. Like I said, I wasn't feeling the water hit my scalp anymore, and I was very pleased, and I was bored. So I was like, well, let me just see if I can, braid it. Like, can I grip it? And I was able to. So I did me some little cornrows, kept those cornrows in probably for about 3 weeks. And I just wet my hair in the cornrows too, like put my hair back and condition it. I kept doing the same things I was doing as if it were free. So month 5, I was like, okay, I really need to start detangling my hair. Like now I can't just do the lock method. Like, I can, and use the sponge or whatever, but I'm noticing like, you have to do a little more if you wanted to, create and keep a little bit of a curl pattern whenever you are wearing your wash and goes. So I definitely started to realize that. Up until this point, I'm not gonna lie, I was not wearing any type of scarf or head wrap. Like, I was washing my hair so often and oiling it and stuff that my hair was always moisturized. So I neglected to do that. I don't suggest anybody do that. I'm just telling you that's what I did. So yeah, I started to have my hands in my head too, which was not a good thing. And so I knew, okay, now it's time for me to start, or to maybe I can put a protective style in now. So I'm at 6 months and I haven't had a protective style in, and my hair is beautiful. Oh my gosh. It was like, I think it's kind of pushed back a little bit there, if you can kind of see, because my head is turned. But I believe it was probably about 3 or so inches here. I want to say it was about 3 inches. I used a ruler at home, but it was one of those like straight rulers, the hardwood rulers. So my hair here was about 3 inches long. So I said, okay, well, if they say your hair grows about 6 inches in a year, I'm pretty much on track. So I felt pretty good about that. So I decided to put some Bob box braids in my hair, y'all. And let me tell y'all, I've been wanting to do this length for so long. Really, my husband has been wanting to see me in this length for so long. My hair has just always been too long to do it, because I didn't want to burn my ends or like compromise my hair for the style. So I was like, this is the perfect time to put this in. I did notice that when I had this in, I was having a breakout. So I wore my hair up like in these styles a lot and just had like the back covered. But every day I spritzed my hair 2 times. I actually washed and deep conditioned it. But I wet my hair in the shower probably at least once a week, even if I didn't use any like shampoo or anything. So I kept those in for about 8 weeks. And then I took them down and I just wore like a hair wrap and scarves. And then I wore my hair like this I only wore my hair out probably for about, I want to say like 10 days. So a little short of 2 weeks. And I felt that it would be okay. I was going from a short style. I knew the next style I wanted to do was very long braids, like thigh length braids. And I felt like I could do them because I was coming from a short style. So a style that wasn't a lot of weight on my hair and scalp. It was really, really extremely lightweight. And my hair grew so well, with those in, that I felt that I could do long braids. So here you see, this is my hair. At first that was with deep conditioner that you just saw. And now it's product free. So you see how it's like, it doesn't naturally like start to give you like the little curl. Like my hair is starting to become compact, where now my wash and go would have to be a whole lot more than 15 minutes. And I just wasn't doing it. So yeah, I'm just showing you my hair from all different angles. It's feeling good, looking good, and you're about to see it blown out now. Once I feel like it's blown out enough, I don't blow it out anymore. So I believe that when I turn my head, it's going to seem like some of it is still packed in a little bit, and it is. But, it's cool. I feel like this is good enough for what I'm doing. And I know in my last video, I talked about how I used to rush and stuff, putting my style in. When I say this is good enough, I mean like this is really good. So I didn't have to worry about that part. But yeah, so this is now probably about 8 months natural, because I did keep those in for 2 months. I kept those other braids in for 8 weeks. And my hair still feels good. I was wearing a bonnet when I had those braids in, and I was having friction. I wasn't putting a scarf on at first and then the bonnet on top. So I was having friction around my edge, around my hairline in that area. So I kind of felt like I saw a little bit from that. But these are the braids I put in. Y'all, loved these braids. I'm talking, I really, my plan was to actually keep them in for, to keep them in for 12 weeks. Right. I can't tell y'all the last time I kept the style in for 3 months. But that was my plan. I just couldn't do it. It was too long. It was too long. When my hair started to grow out, I was like sitting on them and then trying to get up and pulling. Like, when I tell you, my edges definitely felt because of that. Like, definitely felt because of that. But yeah, I really had fun. I was switching it up. Well, not too much. I pretty much kept them down or in like a low ponytail like this. But I wore a lot of hats. I wore scarf styles with it. I mean, I thought I was just too cute with these braids, and like, I love them, and I love the red so much. So here I'm actually showing you, like, this is like probably at 6 weeks of me having these braids in. I was like, okay, it's getting to be too much. I had started back dancing and my hair was just getting in the way. I was like, it's it's too much. And I felt like if I kept it, it was just going to get worse. Like, it was going to be bad. So I said, well, I want to keep them in for 12 weeks. So I'm just going to cut a little bit at a time, like make it shorter and shorter. So it's kind of like I kind of got a new style in, as I'm trying to prolong the braids. But I kid y'all not, after this week, I took them out. So I only had these braids in for 7 weeks. But I had some really, really good growth. And that was the main reason why I had to. Like, I had new growth, and then, like I said, I kept sitting on them. And then I got kids, okay? And sometimes they pull hair and they don't mean to. And sometimes you have to move really fast and you're not thinking about, your hair. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about my kid, not hurting himself or whatever the case may be. So I'm trying to move fast. I'm moving fast, and it just wasn't working. So I always say health over anything else. Never compromise your hair for a style. Never, ever, 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 ever compromise your hair for a style. So yeah, after this week, I thought that was cute, but I was just over it and I was ready for them to come down. So it's very important. And like I was saying in my last video, and then in the last video, if you go to it, you'll notice in the description box it has other videos linked where I talk about my hair journey and like the mistakes I feel like I've made. And one of them is like when it came to protective styling, like you have to pay attention and you have to listen to your hair. If your hair is telling you, your scalp is saying this hurts, then you need to take it out. You need to just listen. So
every morning I told my students that they could have whatever they wanted, long as they put in work for it, long as they keep moving forward. It's deeper than a whiteboard and submitting progress reports. I taught them that even when it hurts, that they could still learn to soar. Mr. P, what you hear?
Pretty good for 7 weeks, huh? You can really tell because of the color difference. I did wash my hair multiple times, probably about 2 or 3 times. While I had these in, I spritzed my hair every single day with my Roots Moisture Mist, just like I did when I had my other braids in. Really, I do that every day, regardless of if my hair is in a protective style or not, regardless if I'm oiling my scalp or not. So I always take out my braids first, and then I go through and detangle all of my hair second. Like, this just helps, like, keep me sane, I guess. So this is my hair pretty much picked out, or finger detangle, because I don't use a comb or anything. I use my fingers. So this is my hair. We're at what? Probably like 11 months right now, I assume. So these are my edges. So when I tell y'all, I'm not kidding. I was feeling it. I was feeling the pulling. I was feeling the tugging. So I definitely had a little oopsie whoopsie with that. But it could have been worse because I could have kept it in. You know what I'm saying? And it could have been worse. That's all I'm saying. So because of this, I decided to make me a little fertilizer mix. And I've done it before, and it's brought back what I needed it to. My edges are already shy. So when I say it's not bad, I really mean it's not bad. Um, but yeah, so my mix was black castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, grapeseed oil, argan oil, and then I put cedarwood, lavender, and rosemary essential oils in there. And just every day I would spray my hair with my Roots Moisture Mist. And I made sure I was, definitely zone in on my edges. And then I would put the oil mixture on my edges and I would massage it in. I only put the oil on there probably about every 3 days because it was pretty thick because of the black castor oil. But I did spritz my hair every day. So making sure to keep it moisturized, especially with putting on a satin scarf and then that was 10 months. But a satin scarf and then a bonnet, making sure that that area is moisturized while I'm putting those protective barriers on top of that. So, yeah. So at 11 months, I just kind of let my hair do what it do. I wore scarves and I wore my hair out in its fro. This was a blowout I was doing. Don't mind me. I was just admiring how fluffy my hair was and how good it looks. So this is 11 months. This is actually, I would say, look at this for my progress for my 12 months altogether, because this is actually blown completely all the way out. You'll get what I'm saying when you see my 12-month blowout. But yeah, so this is 11 months. I'm sure my hair is as long as it was. You're going to see my old school length check I'm going to do that I told y'all I was going to do. But anyways, I wore my hair blown out for the last 2 weeks right before I hit my 1 year. So over time, it shrunk. As you can see in these pictures, they're getting smaller and smaller. And then we actually went to Denver, and in Denver, we went to a water park. And of course, I got water and stuff on my hair. So this was my hair basically once I returned back from my trip. So this is my hair, though. Like, this is my hair in its natural state. All it is water. When we got back to the Airbnb, I washed my hair and all that stuff. So it's not right from, when we went swimming. But it did revert all the way back after we went swimming because I washed my hair. So this is my hair, I don't feel water on my hair for seconds, when I'm in the shower washing it. Because of my curl pattern, it's so coily that it's so tight that my fro is, so short. I have so much shrinkage, and I absolutely love every single part of it. Like anytime when I would, look how good it's coming in. But anytime I would get my hair pressed, like before I started going to Taylor, I'm telling y'all, I watched her over time and made sure she had clients that were steady coming back, that their hair was reverting back to its original state whenever they were washing it. And I never had that problem with her. She always did an excellent job to where all of my hair reverted back to its kinkiest, tightest of the tightest coils that there are. So this is my hair. This is my baby. I love it. I've been loving my journey so far. I did have a trip coming up, so I did put a protective style in. I have a sew-in right now. If you follow my Instagram page, you will see my post that I made from my vacation and my anniversary and birthday post. But yeah, this is my hair. This is my baby. I do have it in a protective style. I'm going to keep this in for some months. But after this, I'm probably just going to wear it out because I miss it. But having my hair, put away sometimes really does help me to retain my length. So having those breaks really helps. All right, so here is my hair with conditioner on. I have already done my deep conditioning, so set under the well, actually I didn't sit under the dryer for this one because my mom was here and I was like going back and forth with doing her hair and my hair. So I was prepping for my sew-in, and then I was washing and deep conditioning her hair, getting ready to interlock her locks. So I just let the conditioner stay on my hair basically as long as I was like working on her hair. Here's a little soft little lint check, you know, just showing while it's wet. Oh, I have to mention too, I have not gotten any trims or anything. My hair ends are still pretty blunt. So I may have a little something that I could dust, but I know for a fact I'm okay right now. When I come out of this, I'm more than likely going to schedule an appointment with Taylor so that she can blow my hair out and trim my ends for me. But as of right now, I know, I mean, look at it, you know, and this is actually not blown all the way out. Like, I just stopped because my hair was dry. You see when I put my hair down, I just stopped because I know that I can't do too much. I just can't do too much for my hair. So it was dry, and I said, well, I'll just use my, you know, fingers or my nails to kind of go through it to try to stretch it out as much as possible. So I feel like the length was pretty accurate when I was doing it. I may have, you know, lost a little bit, but nothing. I don't feel like that was too noticeable from it not being blown completely out. Okay, real quick, because I know my mama talking about me so bad right now, chewing this gum. I was so hungry, guys. Okay? I was so hungry. And if I didn't do this video now, I wouldn't have done it. I was hungry, and as you can see, we was just getting started, you know, with doing our hair. And so the gum had to get it. Okay, and I'm sorry that you guys are getting it. But yeah, so my hair grew in between like 5.5 to 6 inches all around. I think that is pretty darn good. That is just, I am so proud. I am so happy. And now I know too, with doing my hair right, now that I know everything that I know if my hair doesn't grow between 5 and 6 inches in a year, I'm doing something wrong. So next year, it needs to be at least like 10 inches long. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace and blessings.
If that teacher never met you chasing music, and I know that sounds bizarre, but from afar, that's what you doing, man. How many kids you inspire? How many faces you light up? How you glow brighter and brighter? You touch they soul with good fire. They self-esteem getting higher. You putting gold up inside.